won't be quiet.
So, right when I press play, here come my little smart mouth daughter talking about, I don't want to be quiet. Whatever. So, she's 3. So, hold on. Let me get her straight. Look, y'all, what a way to open this video. Anyways, y'all. Hey y'all, peace on earth and love and light to you. How are y'all doing today? My name is Gabrielle.Ether. Welcome to my channel. This is an emergency reading, so pick a card, any card. What am I going to do? Just allow y'all to pick. Am I going to give these names or what I'm going to do? I can't think that fast, so just pick whichever card you guys want to pick. In the timestamps below, it'll be known as 1, 2, and 3, I guess, like 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, so this is an emergency reading, and I just been hearing to do like an emergency reading, like just for an emergency situation, or I don't know. I really felt more like Spirit was like, this is something that you guys really needed to hear, something that they're like, okay, something is just going on, or maybe a warning or something like that, and we really need to tell you guys this, so I don't know, we're gonna see what the cards say when they come out. So this is an emergency reading. Okay, you guys, so yeah, pick a card, any card. Let's just see what's gonna come out. I'm going to go to this one first. Okay, so I'm just like, okay, Spirit, what is your message? What do you need for them to know? You said this is an emergency, so what is it? For those of you who were drawn to the first one, this is the, I can't see. That is an orange satin spar. For those of y'all who don't know, anyways, or those of you who want to know. So I was immediately led to this one. So I'm trying to fix this camera because it's coming off very fuzzy and I don't know why, but I was immediately led to this one, and when I paused it, I'm sorry you guys, this is really getting on my nerves. It's like fuzzy, look, but when I paused it, it was on 2, 3, 4, and that will lead me to let me know. Okay, I'm not starting this over. My daughter is just doing the most tonight, but y'all heard her, and I'm not cutting that off, so whatever. She's really just trying to get attention because she's so used to getting attention. That's all she gets from me is attention. I'm with her all day, every day, 24/7. Anyways, did y'all hear her? But anyways, every time I'm getting a lot of distractions, that's what I feel like can be going on with you guys, a lot of distractions. And one thing I wanted to say about this card is I saw 2, 3, 4, and anytime you see numbers going in a sequence like that, that kind of goes together, that goes like numbers that automatically go together, like 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, or even you may see like certain type of sequences, like 7, 8, 9, anything like that. It can basically tell you to just do things in order, so I immediately heard something about your health situation. Your health needs to be, needs more attention. I feel like a lot of you guys are really busy, and a lot of you guys are just letting certain things distract you, and it's keeping you from focusing on what you really need to focus on, which is you. This is not all about your health, more as not really physically too, but more so mentally. So you guys are just on this verge of like, some of you guys like mental breakdown, some type of nervous breakdown, emotional, just a lot of emotional stress. You can have a burnout. And I went through that when I was like I think I was around like in my late 20s when I first experienced the burnout. I experienced it like throughout, that time. I experienced it again like throughout life. But some of you guys are definitely on the verge of that. I feel like it's more so mental than anything. So I see why this is an emergency, because this is definitely something that you need to fix before you burn out. And those of you, if you have not burnt out before, it is not a fun feeling. You kind of, it's like your mind kind of shuts down, and it's like you kind of just don't do anything. Like, burnouts work differently in different people, but Google that and see how burnouts work. It's like, if you don't stop, your body will stop for you, because it literally cannot go on like that. Like, your body cannot go on with you not giving it the proper exercise, the proper nutrition, more balance in your life. And your body, your mind, your emotional state, your mental state just cannot continue to cooperate in the most positive way without you, feeding it positivity. And I feel like a lot of you guys are just in a negative mind frame right now. I understand, because actually right before I started this video, I was in like the best mood ever. And then I had got some crazy news. So you know what? I understand, because it's like the story of my life. Like, I have great times, and then it's like all of a sudden something crazy happens, and then you're like, what else can happen? Like, I thought I was doing good, and then here comes something crazy. Like, you have a lot of ups and downs. You're gonna have to learn how to have thicker skin, and you're just really going to have to say, you know what, this is not feeling good what I'm going through, but I'm going to choose happiness. I had a community post about that. I wrote that today on a community post, actually. I'm going to choose happiness. I'm going to choose peace. I know my life is chaos, but I'm going to choose happiness, and I'm going to choose peace, because I don't want to burn out. So, if anything, you guys, we can just speak facts here. If you don't want to listen to Gabrielle.Ether, because sometimes we have those hard messages, but those hard messages come so we can get better. And I always say I really love what my channel is about, because the people who are usually drawn to my channel are usually like strong-minded people. Especially like the people that I get on every video. It depends on the video, but most videos will at least get 50 people, and I'm so thankful for all of you guys, and I look at it like a very big responsibility. I don't take it lightly. Some of you guys just really like my videos, and you watch them because you're just supporting me, and some of you guys that I really help, like I really like, like that's why I keep trying to like fight myself, because I realize I have this big responsibility, and sometimes I don't take the breaks that I need to. I do readings after readings after readings, and I don't take the breaks that I need to take, and even when I'm in like a financial stress, like I can't let that worry me. If I'm in a bad financial stress, I think I put it on my community free feed today. Like, I will ask for donations, but I still can't let that worry me. And if I'm like feeling really stressful, like I can't even do personal readings. Like I can't even make videos. Sometimes you guys don't know, I will go a long time without making videos, but that's why, I'm always so thankful that I make a lot of them at one time for days like that, because I refuse to give you guys something. So you guys, it's like I had to press pause, but this is what I was basically saying. I had to pause the video, but this is what I was basically saying. That, for myself too, I do so much. Like, I know I work a whole lot on these videos, personal readings, and I just keep going. I can't stop. Hey, and that's part of being a Taurus also. Some of you guys are probably just like some of those like hard working signs, because the Taurus, like, they don't know how to stop when they start. So I will pre-plan for days that I know that I'm stressed, because I cannot do readings, because when I'm doing readings, I'm not, or don't even want to be focused on anything financial. When I'm doing these, it's all about you guys. It's not about anything that I'm going through, because I have to give you guys the best reading. I'm saying this so you guys can go into your situation like that too. I know you got everyday stresses of your own, but at the end of the day, you can only live for yourself. I got all of that by looking at that card and listening to spirit, but what I'm saying basically covers all of this, because when I look at this card is not telling you to be steadfast this time. This time I'm hearing the opposite. This is just kind of how you guys are. Like I said, you're just the type of people who keep going no matter what. Kudos to you. That's very good, and you need that encouragement sometimes, don't you, to know that you're that type of person. But you know what? No, you do the opposite right now. So spirit is like, right now, do the opposite. Get you some rest. Go on you a vacation. Like, some of you guys are financially able to do that, and to take care of yourself more. Do that. Take care of yourself more. Again, I feel like this is the opposite, where I would usually say pay attention, I would usually say, or depends on the reading, I'll say somebody you're looking up to, or researching more. This is the opposite. You're just doing too much. Like, some of you guys just put so much into your work, and I think some of you guys are like that. You constantly just continue to go hard, for whatever you believe in. It's like the research that you do, you keep doing it. Yeah, but you don't have to do it to you, like, are just like about to fall asleep like I do sometimes when I'm researching stuff. Like, you know what though? I felt so good tonight, because one of my aunts was like, how do you know, some of the things that you know? Because I research and I research and I research and I do it until I fall asleep. You don't have to do that all the time, you guys, and don't be like me, okay? Don't be like this workaholic. So you are going through this personal transformation though, so you're wondering why you having highs and lows. Gabrielle, I hear you, but you telling me to stop when I can't stop. I'm looking at him pointing up, pointing to that right there, and I'm not sure what that signifies. If you guys know, let me know. But what I'm really looking at is the fact that he's pointing up. Look to the universe. Look to the universe. Look to the grand source. Whoever you believe in, your creator, whatever you call it, look to another source besides, the source that you are used to, because at the end of the day, that's all we can, really put our trust into, okay? So, everything you're going through is supposed to happen. It's like it's intentional. It's like the gospel song. It's intentional. I have a video coming up about that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's like the universe is purposely putting you through this stuff to test you out, for one, not to see, because a lot of times people say, oh, the universe puts you through stuff to make you stronger. True. To see your endurance so you won't give up. True. But the universe is also trying to see, like, are you going to know when to go, when to stop? They're just trying to make you a whole person, they're just trying to make you whole as a person, like a more wise person, really, is what I'm trying to say. So with that being said, some of you guys, probably even ask for that wisdom, ask for that a lot. And if that's what you want, you really want to go higher in your spiritual journey, in your everyday life as a person, you want more knowledge, more wisdom, then Spirit has to take you through stuff just so you can have more faith. True. And so you can also know when to start and when to stop, because you got to tell everybody else. You got to tell other people too, right? That is all, you guys. That's you guys' emergency messages. If that's an emergency message, then you know what that means. Like, that means like you guys are really on the verge of, like I said, burning out. It's not fun. When I went through that, it's like I sat up there and just stared at the wall. I didn't even really know what I was going through till I snapped out of it, But that's all, you guys. Continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye. So for those of you who were drawn to the second one, hold on, where's your stone? Did I cover it up? Oh, it's under there somewhere. First of all, I'm picking up, well, these are your cards. I'm picking up a lot of feminine energy. Throughout this reading, I'm going to see why Spirit has led me to say that, because when I'm doing certain readings and I need to know specific genders, I look at the color dress she has on, and if it's pink, then I'm talking about a female. So these are all pink. And but in these with these cards, she has on a couple of different colors. They're not always pink. So the fact that they came out like this, I could be talking to men or women, but I do pick up a lot of feminine energy. So with that being said, I just heard the message. So when it comes to that divine feminine energy, some of you guys need more of that. When it comes to the divine masculine, it shows you when to get up and when to go, and if you needed that, then it's probably because sometimes you're used to procrastinating, being slowful, and when you need more feminine energy, because you need sometimes more direction, you need more of an intuitive thing. You might need to work on more of your third eye, your intuition, and you also would need to slow down. So definitely looking at someone who's always on the go. Okay, definitely looking at someone who is just let me talk about this one. This is someone who's giving too much, and then it's not only are you giving too much, you're giving it to the wrong places, the wrong people, or something like that. So this is you who should have already, it's like this is something you should have already completed, you should have already worked on, but you still fighting this thing, you still playing with it. It's like, Spirit has told you one time before, like, you do too much, slow down, but you keep doing it, and you won't slow down, and then you know better. For one, I'm getting such a strong person, a person of endurance. Good job, you guys. Pat yourself on the back of that. For that, a lot of people don't have that. If you're feeling like you're just losing faith, that's probably why you're putting out more than what you should. Spirit is like, we're here with you. We're always here with you. You have our support. Your angels, your ancestors, they're right there with you. If you need them, call on them. Matter of fact, they're saying call on us more. I'm looking at this big old symbol. You guys, um the this is the OM. Whenever you feel in a certain way, you get really stressed, you can literally just make this sound. If you hear it a lot in meditations, and it's what you hear in meditations, it's the you can just do that, and that word or that sound vibrates. The frequency of that sound and the way that sound vibrates can literally put you back into this more positive mindset. It can bring stuff back together. It can make things clearer, make your thoughts clearer, you know. So call on your divine support. That's what they're there for. No, I feel like some of you guys, you just don't have to take on so much. You don't, like, you know, what are you trying to prove, you know? And you guys are like, that's what I feel too. You guys are like that. I'm looking at that lion. Am I talking to Leos? So, Leos, of course, you know, if I am, you know, strong-minded people, you know, also, what am I trying to say? Just like a Taurus, what's that? A fixed sign, you know, that once you get fixated on something, you're there, you're fixed, you know, or just some of the other fixed signs. But it's like, you don't have to be so. It's like, show some vulnerability sometimes. Like I just said, some of you guys need to pull in some of that, some more feminine energy. You need to work on your, you need to maybe do some divine feminine meditations, you know, to bring some of that feminine energy in. It's like some of you guys just do not know. It's like some of you guys really live your life. And this is a little opposite from me. I live my life very thorough, very calculated, you know, and I need to like chill out sometimes when it comes to that. Some of you guys are really the type to just get up and go. You have a lot of masculine energy, so that does not mean that I'm talking to men, only men. That means I'm talking to females too. It doesn't mean that I'm talking to a female that act like a man. I'm just talking about energy here. So, all because you're a female and you have a lot of masculine energy, that does not mean that you walk around acting like a man. And if you do, then you know what, that doesn't matter. But I'm saying what it means is that you have a lot of masculine energy. I mean, you just have a lot of get up and go in you. You have a lot of, you just more so of a I'm gonna do this, I'm not gonna put too much thought into it type of person. Like I said, definitely you guys need to work on your intuition more, third eye meditations. It seems like you guys have it in you. You are instinctive people. And hold on. I'm getting mixed up. You are intuitive people, but it seems like most time you go off of instinct. You know, you just go. And somewhere along in there, you need to be a little bit more, your plans need to be a little bit more thought out, okay? Because sometimes I see you guys going into some of the same situations over and over again. And that's just because sometimes you don't think, you just react, you just go, you know? So, with that being said, in order to, if you need a personal reading, you want me to really, you know, break some of this stuff down and tell you guys how to go into fixing this, then, you know, let me know. And like I said, don't be afraid to ask for help. Some of you guys just don't. I was about to say this with this too. You know, it's like sometimes you just used to kind of doing things the same way over and over again. Don't take this the wrong way, because Albert Einstein says, you know, that's the definition of insanity, doing the things the same way, expecting different results. And I see some of you guys literally going towards the same thing and it fails every single time. And I mean, you just feel like, well, maybe I should just keep doing it and then it's just gonna work. Do it a different way, you know. Don't do the same thing the same way. Just do it a different way, next time. So, for one, can I say how much I admire you guys? I wish I can be more like this, because I've missed out on so many opportunities just because I would sit up there and think myself out of something. So don't think this is a bad thing, because we all have ways sometimes that can get in our way. So that's why this is an emergency reading. If Spirit is saying this is an emergency reading, then you know what? That would mean that you will be on the verge of just, I'm just not going to say, but I am going to say that Spirit is saying that it's an emergency. Lay down. Spirit is saying that it is an emergency, that you really connect with this divine feminine energy. Do some divine feminine meditations, okay? So that is all for you guys. And this one, continue to come and grow with me and subscribe, so we can become a part of each other's tribe. And that is all. Bye. Okay, you guys, this is the last one, the third one. It was this crystal. This is an orange satin spar. So I'm pulling out all these positive cards, and I'm like, wow, is this an emergency message for people? Like, Spirit, what are you saying? So Spirit is like, tell them everything is already all right. Spirit is like, we really want to tell them this. So some of you guys are in a situation, you're like, when is it going to get better? You're like, I need to know something right now. I need some moves to be made right now. And Spirit is like, hold on to your faith, because your future, your destiny is promised. Everything that we said that you're going to get, you're going to get that. Hold on. Spirit's like, okay, you needed a word right now. I'm going to give you a word right now. A word of encouragement right now. Hold on. I wish I was led to this one, because I looked at the cards and I said, I'm not led to that last one at all. So I wish I was, but I'm going to receive this wonderful message that I'm hearing for you all. Anybody can. If you what, you guys, sometimes, like, I'll fall asleep on a message and I'll wake up on another message that I wasn't even led to. And I was like, but I wasn't led to that message, but it's so resonating, or either it was so positive that I'm like, oh, I want to receive that for my own life. Yeah, you're hearing it for a reason, so receive it. If you're on this message by accident, receive it. Promise of the future. It's going to happen. For some of you guys have been curious about relationships here lately. I see some of you guys getting married in the future. I'm looking at that 8 months, okay? What I'm hearing. Here's another 8. Financial success is right around the corner. It is coming. Yeah. Some of you guys, you believe in divine twin flames. I have to tell you guys this, just to be honest with you. I don't believe in twin flames, okay? Me personally. I believe in twin flames, but not in the way that most people believe in them. So, but for those of you who do, and you're looking for your twin flame, and that's what you call it, twin flames, definitely this connection is coming, it's on the way. Some of you guys want to know, am I already with that person? Yes. Your soulmate, the person that you're supposed to be with, yes, definitely, okay? Spirit is like, this is your emergency message. You want to be happy. You're like, what does happiness feel like? I ain't felt that in a long time. What does it feel like? I want that. It's here and it's coming, like, literally fast. But you have to hold on. You have to hold on and don't let go. Some of you guys you've had this hopeless feeling. You felt like, man, I'm just going. Like, you really felt like you're just alone sometimes. And even if you got a lot of people around you, you just feel like a lot of people cannot relate. But Spirit is like, we're here, we're with you. Call on us when you need to. No longer do you have to feel like this. Some of you guys, you just have to find that joy. You have to find it even before it's given to you. This is a promise. It's going to happen. But you still have to find this joy, If you have to find joy, you have to work on your self-esteem. Okay? If this is more days out of the week than not that you're or that you're feeling low, just feeling not motivated. You're just feeling really lethargic, and you're just feeling really sluggish maybe, or just sad. You still have to have a joy. You guys don't know, like, some of the stuff I go through, and I still choose joy because I say, I like what that feels like. There are people, like, this is a man that me and my son, like, we run into, and he's just mad, and some people choose that. They choose negativity. I don't know why they like to feel like that, but, like, the things that I go through sometimes, and then I don't even tell my closest friends. It's so crazy. I've gotten into situations that I don't even tell my closest friends, and then it's not even the fact that sometimes it can be something that I've done, or sometimes it's not anything that I've done. I just find myself in situations, especially since I'm new in the city, and I don't tell nobody. And then I try to pick myself up, because that's what joy is. Joy is this inner excitement that you're supposed to have automatically, even though you're in hard times, okay? So some of you guys need to find joy, okay? You can't, it's like, once you are really happy with yourself, and you're content with yourself and who you are, you can find joy in anything. You can find happiness and peace in anything, in any situation, y'all. But the thing is, this is a promise of the future. If you don't already feel like that, then it's coming. It's coming. But hey, you're gonna have to feel like that, because you know what? That is a rule of the universe. You're gonna have to vibrate positive. You gotta give the universe something to work on. So this is you. This is your new beginning. This is your time. What do you need to hear? Do you need to hear this is your time? Then it is. Do you need to hear, some of you guys looking for a fresh start, a new home, maybe a new car, something new, a new relationship, maybe, a new job, a new career. You want your finances to be better, whatever it is. Like, you just want a new you. Some of you guys just want, like, a new look, maybe a new hairstyle or something. Do that. You guys, guess what? I watch Brad Mondo, and he gets so happy whenever people dye their hair, even though they do it wrong. Y'all, I be right there with him. I love that, because sometimes people just need something new. I be right there with him, like, yeah, like, I really love that. I really love when people do something new with themselves. Like, I'm just back, like, I'm in the background rooting them on, like, yes, do it, because I just love new beginnings. I feel like anytime anybody takes on something new, it's just so exciting to me, and I feel like something good is gonna happen out of it. That's why it's just so exciting to me. Y'all know, on that show, it's another show I feel that way about. Love It or List It. I always want them to list it. Most of the time they love it, and I hate when they love it. But I always like when they list it, because it's so much more braver to me. Because it's like, a lot of people like, oh yeah, you fix my house up, I'm not gonna leave it alone, I'm not gonna leave it. I don't be liking that, because I be like, man, some of that stuff, it's just old. Yeah, fix it up, but it's still old. You need to start off new. I love when people always choose the new path. Choose the new path. But in case you didn't know, the new path is coming. It's already here. This is a promise from your spiritual team. They're telling me to tell you guys this right now. This is a promise. You need to hear this. You need to hear this. That's why this is an emergency. Because you're like, I'm at my wit's end. I need to know something. Is joy coming into my life? Is peace coming into my life? Is it at least peace? Because that's what I need. At least peace. Is that coming? It's a promise. A promise of the future is coming, okay? So let me give some of you guys timelines. Okay, so for some of you guys, if you keep your faith, okay? So if you're perfect people, and most of us aren't, keep your faith. And this can definitely change for you really quick, because I'm hearing like week for some of you guys, a week. So literally around 7 days, 7 to 10 days, okay? 10. Out with the old, in with the new. If you see a lot of 10s, I'm gonna do a number video. For some of you guys, yeah, definitely within 1 month through 3 months, okay? 4 months maybe. 5 months maybe. I definitely don't hear nothing past 5 months, okay? Keep your faith up, you guys. That is all. Wow, that is a wonderful reading for you guys. I'm so excited for y'all. So continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Okay, is that all I say? I think that's all. Bye, y'all.